wife from one side. Anyways, so so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Happy late New Year's. I'm sorry I couldn't stream on the first of New Year's and on the 31st. The reason why I didn't stream is because I was having Wi-Fi problems. You could even ask my friends and cousin. Yeah, I was actually having Wi-Fi problems. Um, so I'm sorry I couldn't really um make a stream. So so right now this is gonna be my first stream for 2021. For some reason I was about to say 2022. I don't know why. And how you guys doing? How did you enjoy 2020? I mean, 2020 was, like 2020 wasn't too bad, but it was bad. First, the reason why I didn't like 2020 um was because like I couldn't go to school. I couldn't go to school physical. Like we could actually be everybody in there, talk to friends, hang out. I don't know. I guess keep on more studying. And I know you guys might comment or even be like, this guy likes to study, is a nerd and all that. No, like I like don't get me wrong. Like I do really actually get frustrated. I'm always getting frustrated with studying and all, especially right now, like chemistry class, like wow, it's like I'm actually struggling. Well, before the break. Some of the parts on chemistry were easy, others were not, but hey, I mean, we gotta try, we all go through it. um but we never give up, okay? And the other thing I didn't like 2020 is because we have to limit ourselves to what we do. Some of us like to travel a lot, and when I mean a lot, like, well, anyways, I hope everybody in the lobby cannot hear me. I highly doubt that, though. I'm pretty sure they can. Um, well, even if they heard me, doesn't matter. That's how you guys hear me quiet. That's because like I don't want for anybody on the game to hear me. I don't know why. I'm just like a, so, anyways, so yes, you have to limit yourself to traveling and all. I personally don't love to travel, but I do like how to explain this? I don't like to travel, but I still travel, like because it's like fun, I'm not sure. I hope you guys are. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Um, but there's a lot of things, that we have to that 2020 limited ourselves, limited for all of us, for the world. Um, but that didn't manage to stop us. We still moved on. Um, like we still overcame 2020 and look at what we are. That's the good thing. Like, just don't give up. Just because a year ruined your whole entire plans and all that, doesn't matter. Just don't give up. It's better not to give up.
Now we do this for real.
Um, but yeah, like, this 2020 was harsh. I hope 2021 becomes better. All right. If 2021 becomes better, then it's a miracle. Although I have been seeing some few memes about 2020 and 2021 in December and all that. But yeah, other than that, I hope I hope it actually turns out to be good. Other than that, how did you guys enjoy your Christmas and New Year's? I mean, honestly, New Year's, I mean, I wasn't really doing anything, like, I was just playing with my cousins, even though I was having Wi-Fi problems by a lot. Like, I traveled just a little bit, I mean, well, that was before, New Year's, to be honest. Before New Year's, I, was traveling, I just went to Austin with my tea and cousins, so. But as I said, we have to limit ourselves, so we didn't really went out too much. We just went to caverns and to her apartment, obviously. And where else? Japanese food. It actually tastes good. And a little bit more. But it was exciting. Honestly, like for 2021, I just hope it turns out good because I mean, there's a lot of things I really want to do in 2021. Since right now I'm actually learning how to draw a lot more better than what I'm used to. There you go. I think I just heard somebody. Somebody grab a scavenger también. Anyways, so right now I'm like trying my best to learn how to draw a lot more. Right now I'm just drawing anime stuff, you know, like I'm just drawing anime. Later on I'm gonna get into real life things.
Move on my waypoint. Negative. Cancel that.
Next, like eventually I'm gonna move into drawing real life because right now like I can't, you know. It's pretty difficult to me. Like there's some parts of like a real life that I can't really draw. Like it's really not easy for me.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Like some parts of it is like the nose, the mouth, the hair. Well, I was not expecting it. Like the nose, the mouth, the hair, the hands, the feet. But other than that, I'm alright. I know how to draw some few other things. But I won't give up though. But anyways, I won't give up. Like, I really want to become a good artist, you know. I'm not sure if I explained the reasons why I want to become a good artist. Like a famous one too. But I just want to become a famous artist.
And if you find something to throw, feel free to give them that
and
as well.
Now that I think about it, I even said this to my cousin. Like, once we go back to school, like, and it's during lunchtime. There's nothing to do during class 2. I'm just gonna draw and that's it. Like, you know, it's just kind of like nothing to do.
But if you lose, you're done.
It's kind of like nothing to do during school. That's why I'm just gonna like draw, you know. Obviously, I'm gonna finish my assignments, focus on studying too. But anyways, I wish the best of luck for you all guys in 2021. And well, let's get right into this game. That was a good warm up, even though I just died without even trying. I wonder what my cousin and my friends are doing right now. Dang. I saw them online right now though, so I'm guessing they're just playing in the party, I guess, or yeah. Now that I think about it, nah, never mind. What games should I stream the most in 2021? You guys can comment. Well, you don't have to. You could just if you want to, you could just comment what game you want me to stream the most. You could stream Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare, Dying Light, not GTA. I just don't like playing GTA, especially online. I don't like it.
Get yourself sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
I used to play a lot of GTA story mission only, not online. I just didn't like it. I don't know why. I just didn't like it. I could stream Spider-Man, not the new one. It's like the old Spider-Man. What else? Oh yeah, Days Gone. I remember streaming Days Gone. I could stream that too. There's some few games I haven't even streamed yet. Like Five Nights at Freddy, I could stream it, but like, I wish I could stream it to be exact. but I can't because
Enough practice. Time for the real thing.
like I bought it on my account,
Enemy
you know.
dropping into the AO.
For some reason, it does not let my sisters and my dad play Five Nights at Freddy. Well, my dad doesn't play it, but my sisters do. For some reason, it doesn't let them play Five Nights at Freddy. I don't know why, but when I log in into my cousin's PS4, they actually play Five Nights at Freddy. Like it lets them play Five Nights at Freddy, you know, on their own account.
Battle Royale.
I don't know why it does that.
Gas is approaching your position. Move to the safe zone.
But I wish I could actually stream Five Nights at Freddy. Like it's a pretty cool game. I've actually liked Five Nights at Freddy since when I was what 9 and 8 years old. I remember I once even said that I want to build a restaurant and create the animatronics, but at the same time, like I don't think that's possible. I mean, it might probably be possible, but then I remember one of my cousins, or I think my dad, told me that that like I need permission from the owner that created Five Nights at Freddy and all that in order to actually create the restaurant and the animatronics. But other than that, yeah, I cannot create I just cannot build the restaurant and all that. That's a bummer.
Your primary objective is to kill them all.
But other than that, I won't give up though. All I'm gonna say is that I will try to learn how to. Those jets are actually loud. I will try to learn how to build robots, you know, for to help people and all.
Be advised, enemy team is tracking your location. Enemy UAV overhead.
Which it is gonna be difficult to do, I do have to admit. But I'll try to. I'll try. I wonder how it's gonna be though. Like if I actually end up building a robot, I wonder how it's gonna end up. Oh man. Alright, 3 levels high. That's been good. Oh, 3 levels really high. Spiking up. Where is he? Is at the bottom of me? Just heard him. Okay, that's not good.
Need medical attention.
I did not know there was a window in there.
You're in the gulag now. Fight to earn redeployment.
I mean, I didn't even try to revive because if I tried to, it would still go after me, so what's the point of trying to get rid of it?
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front line. But if you lose, you're done. Sort them out or catch them. Going back to the front line. You've earned it.
Well, I'm far. I died on Prominent East.
Gas is moving.
Eyes on scavenger
Not
contract.
contract still there. Probably called Gary Revenge. I mean, like if I can, you know. My guy just killed me. You know, I just got outsmarted. I don't think I could kill him. Or probably I can, but it's gonna be difficult. For some reason, I'm actually sleepy, you know. Like, yes, I do sleep late. I end up sleeping late because I watch anime. You know, I do have to admit I do watch anime. There's nothing wrong about that, so it's not. But I end up sleeping late. I wake up and like I don't know where I just feel sleepy. Like I just need more sleep. And I'm always joking around about it. Like every time that my cousin says, every time that I tell my cousin that I'm sleepy, he says, really? And I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm just hibernating. I just love to joke about that.
Enemy UAV
I
overhead.
mean, not that I know, but for sure us humans do not hibernate. Like, you know, only animals do. Besides, I think hibernation season's already over for animals. I'm not sure. I forgot. I really want to go down for that, but I'm not sure if this. Well, I actually almost fell for that one. Why are this guy still here in the first place too? You know what? I think he's here. I think he's in the. I can't even talk. I think he is in the other building. You guys wanna bet he is? Oh, what did I tell
Enemy
you?
UAV overhead.
I can't.
They hit us hard that time before.
It was the same guy that killed me. Yeah, that's. What else? I mean, there's kind of like nothing to say, you know. It's kind of funny how I'm like sometimes talkative and other times I'm like very quiet. Ah man. You know, I do really miss hanging out with some friends. It's quite sad. Especially some friends I've met since elementary school. I got some few though. Most of the time in elementary school, for some reason I don't know why, but in elementary school I've just been bullied, you know. But I shrug it off, you know, like, I mean, what am I supposed to do, you know? So, although I did actually report them and all, like, you know, in to principal and all, and they actually helped me, which it is definitely a good thing. But still, like, what did I do to get bullied? You know? But I guess people just like to bully other people for their own goods. Which, trust me, guys, like ladies and gentlemen, just don't bully. You know. You know what people say: what goes around comes back, or something like that. Which I'm actually happy that I had good teachers too. All of my teachers are actually fun.
Warm up starts. Time to kick this off.
Yeah, I used to be a troublemaker though, and in third grade I used to be a lot of a troublemaker. Not too much either, but yes, I used to be a troublemaker. I don't know why. I cannot remember the reasons why I was actually a troublemaker. Probably just because I just wanted attention. But then now I just like. I was like, you know what? What's the point of being a troublemaker? Like, there's nothing. You know, like, being a troublemaker isn't really fun, you know, like, it's just more like a thing that you want to do in order to get attention. And don't please don't get offended. Please don't get offended, guys. I'm just saying it because I used to be a troublemaker from my own experience. You know, it's just not fun. I do miss the old days though in elementary. I do have to admit that. If only I could go back to elementary.
Targets are up. Get to work.
That was really fun. Yeah. I wonder, now that, okay, so I think, I think middle school has got to be one of my best times in school time. It was really fun, that is for sure. I got to meet a lot of new people, but right now I'm not meeting really kind of like nobody, like, you know, because of coronavirus. Like, I just don't like online. But I did meet some few people during middle school. I, you know, I've actually, why do I keep on saying, you know? I remember I tried to get a girlfriend in 8th grade plenty of times. I don't know why. I'm just like, I just cannot get a girlfriend. Trust me, I really don't do anything wrong, you know, like I'm just trying to get a girlfriend, but I just cannot. But I won't give up. I'll try to get a girlfriend, you know. Like all my friends have a girlfriend. I'm over here like all alone, like really. But when I end up getting a girlfriend, first of all, they end up cheating on me, and second of all, I mean like at this point, I just like I'm just starting. Oh snap! This guy actually died. Anyways, so at this point, like I'm already kind of like starting to give up on trying to find a girlfriend. You know, like everybody I've liked end up being with me, but like they end up cheating. You know, like that's not fair. Like, okay, I'll give you one example. I really don't tell this to anyone because I mean my personal story. The only people I've told this to was you had to come in for party. The only person I've told this to was my cousin and my few friends. So this happened in 9th grade. Where I was, this new girl ended up entering a school. It was around, I wanna say December? Like around November, but finishing November. I was with this girl just randomly entered, right? Like, just, she was new to school. There it goes, fair to say. She was new to school. And she was alright, you know, she was cool and all that. Pretty calm, and nothing to worry about.
Listen up, soldier.
But there was something about, oh, really fist.
But if you lose, you're done. You're up, soldier. Now go sort this fucker out.
You're holding a grenade, aren't you?
Go back to the front line.
So, as I was saying, she was a newcomer, and by that time I was actually selling, no, not by that time, like around, I want to say beginning of November, I was selling chips and candies and all that, since I used to sell since middle school. I'm actually surprised how nobody ever found out. Anyways, so as I was saying, so she joined, she saw me, and like out of nowhere she was like, she started talking to me and all. It was cool. I was cool with it. And like about a week later, probably like 3 days later, I cannot be specific because I just cannot remember. And there was a guy in bank. That's great. Oh well, that's great. I cannot remember correctly, but there was this one time where my friend actually said, yeah, you like him, and I don't know where she was like, yeah, he's my boyfriend, and I was like, whoa, hold up, I just hear that correctly? Like, I really never actually said yes, you know, because I mean, she never told me anything.
Recon's
All
up.
she did was talk to me and that's it.
UAV entering the AO.
So that's why I was like in shock, you know. Obviously, I hid my expression because, man, I'm not gonna actually be like, like, no. I actually was like, in my mind, I was like, what? So then, like, I'm not sure if a lot of people heard that.
UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Or is it sleeping? I'm not sure if a lot of people heard that. Pero, oh wait, what the heck? Oh. But I'm sure quite few people actually heard it. I'm sure my friend heard it. Quite a few other people. Probably just look around 2 people. And I don't know where lunch came, right? Oh, you're not getting away with this. Okay, so I don't know where lunch came, and we were sitting down together, right? And I was like, "Is it true?" And she was like, "What? Is it true that you like me?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then I was like, "Okay." Like in my mind, I was like, "Okay, that was straight up." But like what? But by that time, I wasn't really thinking about it. I was like, "Oh wow," I was actually surprised. And
Got a loadout drop inbound.
and like obviously it went by normal. This went by normal. Although one thing, there's a you know what? I'm not gonna say that.
Gas is
It's
moving
a
in. New
secret
safe
that she
zone
decided for
located.
me to keep because of me. It's her privacy, you know. I'm not gonna say anything. Although all I'm gonna say is that she was not a good girl, you know. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna say. So we were passing by, but like time was passing by. Sorry. And she was being absent a lot, and then out of nowhere, all I hear, right, like this one day comes by, and she says, my boyfriend gave me this phone, and I was like, what? You know, like, so, no, I didn't, trust me, I did not jump into conclusions that quickly.
They hit us hard that time, but we'll settle.
Well, snap. Anyway, trust me, guys and ladies, I did not jump into conclusions. I was like, oh, okay, it was probably his boyfriend and all. Her ex-boyfriend, sorry. But then she said he gave it to me like around last week, and I was like, whoa. Hold up, I'm stopping on tracks. I'm stopping my tracks in there. What did you just say? Honestly, I was saying this all in my head. I did not want to create a scene, you know. And then like after that day, it was during it was almost Christmas that I said hey, what do you want for Christmas? Oh, and this was before she said about the phone. I was like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? And she was like, I want some AirPods, and I was like, what? Hold up, like, you think I got money? Honestly, I was all this I'm saying in my head, like, I said this in my head too. But I was like, okay, I'll try to get you the AirPods, you know. I won't guarantee it, but I will try to. And she was quiet, although she did not have a happy face. So I was trying my best to actually get the AirPods, and
Get yourself to proper warm up.
then me cuenta que she said about the phone, and then during lunch was like Like, haz de cuenta, she didn't even want to be with me anymore. I was like, what? You know? Like, what did I ever do? In my head, I was like, what did I ever do? I even bought her, a ticket, right, for Chick-fil-A, since in the OBJ, you would actually buy a ticket so you could get a free meal of Chick-fil-A. In the OBJ 9th grade campus. I'm not sure in the OBJ main campus. But in the main campus, I mean in the 9th grade campus, you could actually buy a ticket and yeah.
Now we do this
So,
for real.
and her friends were like, "Aw," and she was like, "Thank you," but like, and I was like, "You're welcome." But then I told her I'm gonna be in a library. I'm gonna be in a library and all, and she was like, "All right." And this happened before the phone, a day later before the phone. And I don't even know how to explain myself. Dang, I'm sorry guys, I'm already confusing you at this point.
Avoid the gas. Get to the safe zone.
But anyways, so yes, and then out of nowhere, like, okay, now we're going back to where she said about the phone, and then now we're going to the future, a little bit to the future, when the whole thing about the phone happened. The next morning, I actually saw her sitting down in the cafeteria, right, so we could all wait for our classes and all, and I can't recall a lot of things, but all I can say is that she will never talk to me, and if she would talk to me, it was just like one sentence, and that it was it, you know? Like, she was a tsundere, or tsundere, I'm not sure how to pronounce that word. She was from cold to warm, and like, she was like that, you know? But most of the time she was mostly like chill and cool. But when it came to me, she was cold, and I was like I didn't really do anything. I didn't even say anything. I was like, okay. In my head, I was like, okay, it's just probably she's not in a good mood, you know. I'm not gonna bother her. So all we did was sit around, and I was talking to her, but she would not talk to me back. Dang.
Being tracked by an enemy team.
That's how
Stay
cold she
sharp.
was.
Your primary objective is to kill them all.
And then what happened? If only I could remember what happened. I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. I told you. Okay, now I remember. Okay. Okay, so since we never talked and all that, well, because she didn't want to, obviously. One day, she told me, like, what? No, I told her about the phone, right? Like, I told her about the phone and all that, and I was like, "Are you cheating on me?" And she was like, "We were never dating," and I was like, "What? Hold up, did I just see that correctly?" Like, honestly, in my head, I was like, I couldn't even say anything in my head or nor in my mouth. All I could say was, "What? Are you saying that this whole time you were just..." Oh, sniper. Boy, you trying to snipe me, boy? This whole time I was like, you were tricking me into something, like you just, like, in my head, I was like, are you a gold digger or something? Like, or you just using me for my money? Because at the moment she saw me selling a lot of candies, because now that I think about it, at the moment she saw me selling a lot of candies, that's when she started to ask me, right? And I was like, in my mind, I was like, wow. And then from there, I told her about I don't know where she did, like, she never came back to school, you know. And I told her about her friend, like, one of her friends. I ended up telling her, like, is she okay? What's wrong? And she was like, oh, nothing. Everything is okay. And I'm like, can you at least tell her that I said hi and that if she's okay? And she was like, yeah, sure. Her friend was actually really nice, you know. But yes, anyways. So her friend was nice and all. But every time that I would come back to her, she would just say she hasn't texted me back, or that like everything is still fine. She just probably moved and all that. I was like, oh, okay. I was a little bit depressed, I have to admit. But like that was that one time, that just one small little time was the moment I was like, you know what, like I'm starting to give up, you know, like every time
There's our ride.
that I try to get a girlfriend and I date them, they just end up cheating on me, you know, like I just don't know why. There's a lot of stories, you know. Although this one story, or it's not a real story, but this one time there was this girl that actually said that she liked me, and she always kept on following me everywhere, right? Even though I never understood why, you know. That is the weakest weapon I've ever seen. I never understood why. Well, I might know why. It's because in 6th grade. Oh, and this happened in 6th grade. That's why.
If you survive, you earn your freedom.
Yeah, I think this happened in 6th grade. So what happened is that okay, so we were in a fight, right? Me and this other boy.
Time for a bit of
We were in a fight, and
Self-sorted. You're up next.
well, not an actual fight. Okay, let me tell you a story. There's another story I don't like to tell to anybody, because I mean, but anyways, it's just so I can keep you guys entertained. Just don't fight. You know, fighting is not good.
Listen up, soldier. Win here, and you return to the front line. But if you
Oh yeah,
lose,
yeah, I'm gonna tell you a story right now.
you're up, soldier. Fucker out. You got your ass kicked in there. We're sending you back to.
Ah, good game. Good game. Anyways. Alright, yeah. No, I'm not mad. I mean, it's true. Anyways, so I was right now I'm telling my subscribers, right, or viewers. So I'm telling them the story, right? And remember in 6th grade what happened? That I told you the story.
No.
Okay, so this happened in 6th grade. As I'm telling you, I'm telling my viewers, you know, if they end up watching the video or the stream right now. Okay, so this happened in 6th grade, where remember I told you about this kid that I ended up fighting with?
Yeah.
Okay, so
For real? Sorry, no.
you don't remember? I think I ended up telling you. Okay, so this is how it went. So I asked for some scissors, right? So I patted him in the back, and I asked for scissors, and he was like, "Why did you hit me?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "What? I just patted you on the back," and then I did it again, and he was like, "Stop hitting me." Like, why did you hit me again? As he said, stop hitting me. And I was like, no, I'm actually patting you on the back, and I did it again. And the third time is when he actually hit me back in the stomach hard, you know, like he actually hit me hard. And I was like, what was that for? I just did this, and then I patted him on the back again. And and he hit me again in the stomach. And everybody was watching at that point, but like at that point, he was kind of like not screaming, but he was loud. Then out of nowhere, he started hitting me. He hit me again. Everybody turned around and saw us. And by the second time that he hit me, I mean that was my limit. You know, like I was actually about to like get mad. I was about to go for him, right? Because I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if he pushed me, or if I actually after the second punch I decided to walk off, but then he hit me. I'm not sure what happened. I cannot remember that small little point. That small little time limit. But anyways, so I just all I know is that I
Gas is
raise my
approaching your
fist
position.
as
Move to
high
the
as
safe
I
zone.
can, with full-blown rage going all over me. And all I did was look at him fiercely, and I was about to charge straight at him until, well, let's just say one of my friends, quotation friends, he's a cool guy though. I have to admit, he's actually a pretty cool guy. He actually ended up stepping in front of me. You know, he stepped in front of me and grabbed hold of me. And in my mind, I was like, why are you holding me? Like, I don't, what did I do? I was just patting him his back. The one who's supposed to be holding him. But then, like, haz de cuenta, I remember coming back to my senses.
Targets are up. Get to work.
Because, pues, I mean, something, you know, like something I really don't want to say. Anyways, I came back to my senses, after a little bit because, and I saw this, kid's face. He was not scared, but he was more like in a shock because nobody knows me as a fighter. Like, most people see me as, like a very calm, chill guy, you know. So that's how he was shocked. And then out of nowhere, I was like, you know what, I'm going back to my desk. And that's when I ended up coming down, you know. But yeah, I mean, it's been a rough ride in 6th grade.
What's that, Black Ops?
It's Modern Warfare. It's Warzone.
Oh,
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the whole entire story. Like, but since that time I haven't really taken on my rage. Like, it's been 5 years. No, it's been 2016, 4 years since I have not taken out my rage.
Did you have any what? Taken?
Yeah, like I have not took out my rage since ever since that 4 years. I'm actually so surprised how I still have my rage in control. I don't know, but yeah, it was a dramatic. It was a lot of dramatic. And I think this. I'm not sure, but before I actually started to explain that story, I was explaining that this girl likes me, right? This happened like I can't remember. It was like whether 6 or. I'm dead. I actually almost killed him. Anyway, so this girl actually likes me, and I was like, I decided not to be with her because I mean, like I liked another girl. Not just that, but like at the same time, I didn't really want her to be with anybody. Because I mean, like I just don't know. I just didn't want to be with anybody by that time. In that time. But yeah, I mean, like this girl liked me, and she even like out of nowhere she would just come and hug me or touch my hair and all that during lunch or wherever she saw me. And I'm not sure why, but it just like happened.
Go sort this fucker out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not lying, it actually just happened out of nowhere.
Got rust up in there, we're bringing you home.
Not bad. But yeah, she was just doing that. After a while, she just decided to just, you know, give up. But my 6th grade life story is a bit dramatic. Yeah, hasta se suena como una telenovela. Not really though. Anyways. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be last match. But yeah, I hope you've been enjoying the stream. I know I haven't been getting some good placements right now, but it's alright though, it's just a game. Um, I wonder why actually a lot of people take games competitive, you know. Actually, I do take games competitive, but only if I have to. Not not if not if I want to. Like most of the time, I'm just every time that I die, I'm like, okay, I just died. You know, um, but yeah, I mean, I just don't take games competitive at this point. I used to back, um, back like around. What am I saying? Back around? I'm still young. Um, when I was
Holding for
barely
deployment.
starting to play
Now's a good
online,
time to warm up.
that's when I took games competitive. Like back then, I would be like, every time that I died, I was really like, really, or like, why didn't you not kill him? Or you know, like, kind of like a toxic player, not too toxic, but a toxic player. But then eventually, like, eventually when I want to say like about
Enemy
2 years
dropping into the
later,
AO.
I actually was like, what's the point? What's the point of getting mad and being competitive? If like, not bad. What's the point of being mad and being competitive? Like,
You're done warming up.
if I'm
Stand by
not
for
really
deployment to the war
getting
zone.
anything, you know. So yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop being competitive and just have a normal day going off with my gaming life.
Battle Royale.
So every time now
Avoid the
that
gas. Get to the
every
safe
time
zone.
that I die, I'm just like, all right, good game. I really don't mind.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
But it's so funny though. It's so funny how a lot of people actually do end up raging at it. Not bad.
Listen up, soldier. Win here and you return to the front
How much
line.
on I'm gonna die? How
But
much
if you
on
lose,
How much
you're
on
done.
He's gonna be right there.
Sort
He's
them
gonna...
out or capture the objective.
Whoa, 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 buddy, slow it down.
You got your ass kicked in that one. We're sending you back to base.
I knew it. It happens. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry for not streaming on the 31st and the 1st of New Year's and New Year's Eve, but we were having Wi-Fi problems. But other than that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream, and have a great New Year. You know, make the best of it. Don't let it go to waste. Life goes by really quick. I mean, look at me. I miss my old times. Well, what am I saying? I miss middle school. You know, elementary. When I was a bit younger than right now. I miss those times. Anyways, so don't waste. Don't let it go to waste. And I hope to enjoy